Before we start the video, let me thank everybody for subscribing the last couple of weeks. Now, we are trying to get to the goal of 900. We are very close. We're at 9 subscribers away. Our next goal is to hit 1,000, but I'll go for 950 as our next accomplishment for us.
Yeah.
1,000 means we will be able to be
monetized
and actually earn some money with our views or with our videos. So again, thank you for everybody who's doing that. I hope subscribing and also doing the likes and subscribes and leaving comments. So on with the video. Thank you. Give me strength. I can make it through the day. This is what I put up with. I'm nice to her all day. She just pesters me all day. Hi, welcome to 151 Garage. I don't know. Hi, welcome to 151 Garage. I'm Sean.
I'm Jill.
And today we're going to talk about the trip we took with Bronco Sport. Now, we were going to do a long trip review, not on the trip itself, but on the Bronco and how we felt about it. Now, all we did is 1,500 miles total, 600 miles there, 600 miles back. It was a 10-hour trip there and a 12-hour trip back. The reason it was 12 hours is a lot of traffic and a lot of rain, and we'll get into those situations that we found were pretty unique coming back when we get to that point. But, and I know what a lot of people are going to say, 600 miles isn't a long trip. But no, it's not. I've driven cross country multiple times, but it's a 10 to 12 hour day of driving. Whether it's one day of that or 5 days of that, it's still a 12-hour day. All you do is repeating the same 10 to 12-hour day all the way there. Anything more than that, I would not recommend. You start to get tired, and then you're putting yourself, your loved ones, and other people on the road at risk of you falling asleep or losing concentration of actually driving.
Yeah,
I've been there. I have done a 23-hour drive. I would never suggest that again. By the time I got there, I slept for like 2 days, which really wasn't that much fun, sleeping for 2 days during my vacation. So first off, the trip itself was actually pretty nice. It was enjoyable. I don't usually get comfortable in cars. So me being 6 foot, 6 foot 2 inches, and have a bad back, part of my back is fused, I don't get comfortable very much. I usually never fall asleep in a vehicle. This one I was able to is actually pretty comfortable. Get in the right position, lean back a little bit, and I was able to fall asleep for a short period of time until someone decided to pull out in front of her, and she had to slam on her brakes and woke me up. After that, I was awake the rest of the time. Yeah. But it wasn't something she did. It was something another driver did.
Yeah.
Which brings up another point. The nannies are great.
Yeah.
For long trips. So the longest we've driven the vehicle is probably about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. We went down to West Palm Beach, talked to somebody, and that was about an hour away. That's the farthest we've driven that vehicle. We don't usually take long trips multiple times a year or anything. This is the first time we've taken it in 3 years. So now that she's fine, we've done that.
That was for a really good reason.
But the nannies, both the lane keep assist and crash avoidance, help.
Yeah.
It helps you not only stay concentrated when you do kind of zone off in not a La La Land or whatever. That helps you correct your, where your focus needs to be.
The technology that's in the ADAS system, or assisted drivers adaptive safety or whatever it is, but anyway, it's called ADAS. It's basically driver's assist, and that's what those are. It's what we call the nannies in the body shop world. And it's like having an extra driver with you, because, say for example, your blind spots are in the quarter panels back here. Your lane assist is actually up in the front windshield. So when these are sending out radars, they're sending out to say, in case you guys don't know how this works, that this is within range. So if you do start drifting, it will actually correct itself to keep you in that lane and to keep you from getting into an accident. That is so helpful when you're going on long trips, because you do get tired, and a lot of people don't think that driving straight is going to be very tiring, but it is. It's just driving period can be very, very tiring. So when you're starting to drift off, or you're not paying attention, or you're looking at something else on the side of the road, or like I had to do when I had to stop suddenly to, when he was sleeping, all of these help.
That helped me while driving. It also helped her. We do have the crash avoidance. When you do have the inevitable person who thinks it's okay to come on to the merge lane coming onto the highway and go straight to the fast lane doing 40 miles an hour. We've come across that a couple times on our trip there and our trip back. Those people, it helps you. It also helps apply the brakes, and helps you from rear-ending the guy who would have basically be his fault for doing that. I mean, you cut people off, and it's going to happen. Now, that was a good thing. The lane keep assist and everything like that are all great items. In the town, it's kind of annoying, but on long trips, it's actually very good asset. It does it in the rain as well. It does the crash avoidance in the rain. We've been through plenty of rainstorms on the way back. It does sense a car in the rain through all that. So it's not just clear days. It helps you during the rain. Doesn't apply the brakes so much that it's gonna cause an accident.
It doesn't
it just puts the brakes on. That way it gives you that much of a head start.
Yeah, it kind of gives you a heads up. Hey, we're braking now. You need to take over, type of thing. So it's just alerting you, and then a big red thing will flash up on your screen.
It's a loud noise. Yeah. It's a loud noise inside the car.
And you'll have like two cars on the graphics kind of crash with each other in like a jagged line.
Yeah. We won't try to get that picture for you.
No,
I'm sure you'll Google it, see if it's in there. But yeah, I don't want to be doing that just for a picture. Now, as far as the seat wise, especially for me, I notice a lot of people who look at the Bronco or the Bronco Sport and think it's really tiny. It's not. It's really big inside. It looks small on the outside, but comes with a big package on the inside. It's huge in the inside.
Yeah, he's got like this much headroom right above his head.
We'll get a picture and we'll put it up here with one side of, I'll take it this side being the 4Runner and the other side being the Bronco Sport to show you the difference of the height and the seating position that I sit in. It'll be identical minus the height wise. I was surprised with the headroom. So if you're looking at buying it and you're kind of nervous about being a tall person, guy or girl,
like you're 10 foot tall, you'll fit.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable how much room there is. Again, we'll take a picture of both and we'll put it up on the corners. Now, the one thing I do have to say about the vehicle, cruise control.
Yeah.
Holy crap, cruise control is awesome. Now, it doesn't have the adaptive cruise control. This one doesn't have that.
Yeah,
but
not built.
Yeah, it's not that. It's not
factory that way.
We didn't get that package.
Yeah.
But I do have to say the cruise control is awesome. It's just like every other cruise control, but this one's a little bit different because when I put resume on my Toyota, it slowly goes up the speed. The Bronco Sport, it's quick. It really is quick. Yeah. I almost was nervous the first couple of times that it was going to actually go over the 70-mile-per-hour speed limit that I put on it, it didn't. It sped up to that point and then stopped, and I was amazed just how much torque it actually had when it was going up to that speed.
Yeah,
It set you back
good.
in the seat a little bit. It was really nice.
On the way there, when we started out at like what 4 in the morning, he started off driving, and of course I was getting tired about like 5 o'clock into it, and I was also cold. And people made comments in one of our videos. Well, we live in Florida. Why do you have heated seats? Well, he and I have bad back for one, and that helps.
Yeah.
But it's also really good if, say that he wants the cold air to keep him awake. I used the heated seats to keep me warm, and I had a blanket on me, and I slept just fine.
Yeah. And
Comfortable.
and again, for long trips, your back starts to get
Like tight.
sore and stuff like that. You have to adjust. For most people, there are some people out there who it doesn't bother them.
Yeah, there's some lucky souls out there that where they can do it all day long and it doesn't bother them.
The heated seats really help out, especially relieving your back. Now, it would be nice if they were massaging seats, but that comes with a price tag, which I didn't feel like paying. It's not available on this one, but I'm talking other vehicles.
You can only get those massaging seat covers.
No massaging seat covers. Like I said, the drive there was 10 hours. The drive back was 12. We was pretty clear on the way there. There was one accident, I think.
Oh,
and that was nothing big. We were only there for a little bit, short period of time. On the way back, however, we got in the combination of whether it be a full-out traffic jam where everybody stopped, or a torrential downpour. And I'm telling you this is not a flaw for the Bronco Sport, and it's not a flaw for any vehicle, really. It's just the fact that sometimes the rain in Florida, it's so much that it doesn't matter how fast your windshield wipers are, it does not work.
Enough.
So obviously everybody slows down to, under 40 miles an hour, sometimes 20, because you really can't see the car in front of you. One of the videos we showed, you really can't see the vehicle in front of you. Even with their lights on, it was so hard to see. Now, we will, after the car is wrapped, we will end up doing the coating over the windshields.
And the coating that he's talking about, that's a ceramic coating,
Rain-X.
right? Yeah, the
We'll do the Rain-X over that. I had it on the 4Runner, and it was wonderful. I absolutely loved it. If you guys are anywhere near rain, like a lot of rain, Rain-X is wonderful. We are not sponsored by Rain-X. I love the product.
I've used it on my Fiat because the wipers, they just flat out suck.
Yeah, I used to roll Rain-X on my Volkswagen Bug, which didn't have windshield wipers. Don't ask. I was a dumb kid back then, but Rain-X helped it. I mean, I'd never had to use windshield wipers. In fact, the windshield wipers more of a hindrance than not having them on. The Rain-X kept it clear enough to where as long as it beat it up, it rolled right off immediately.
Yeah, I think we'll stick with the Rain-X on the Bronco Sport. We'll get that done, and I think.
Now, as far as the handling and stuff like that, we didn't go like extreme or anything like that, but it's pretty agile to where it needs to go.
It's nimble.
Yeah, it's pretty nimble. It gets where it needs to go. On the highway, obviously you're doing 70 miles an hour. I'm not going to do a 90-degree turn at 70 miles an hour.
But it's got enough power to get its own self out of the way.
Yeah, it has enough power to get out of the way of whatever it needs to and get around whatever it needs to.
Yeah.
You do have the occasional drivers who, think they own the road. Most of them BMW drivers, but everybody knows that. Even BMW drivers know that. It's a running joke everywhere. But I like the vehicle. I'm glad she got it. I'm glad it's part of our family. And we'll have to compare this to the big Bronco as well when we finally get ours.
We get it.
Yeah, when we finally get ours. So again, we do have 2 other Broncos coming. We have the Bronco Badlands and the Bronco Black Diamond coming. One's going to be more of an off-road camping one, and the other one's going to be more of a just mod it out as much as we can, try to get it to look the way we want and the way we like it. So we do plan on getting her Bronco wrapped here shortly. More on that and later videos. We'll keep you informed on that. And some other custom features for hers maybe shortly. We'll see. Probably more roof racks and stuff like that, since we are planning on getting other things for it. We do use that as the accessory vehicle, the accessory ready vehicle. That way we can take all our toys and stuff with us wherever we go. So if we do go camping, we will use that as pulling accessories, and all the camping stuff will be in the Bronco itself.
Yeah.
So
in the big Bronco.
The big Bronco, yeah. But hope you like this. We are almost to 900 as the video right now we're shooting. I think it's 891. We do want to get past 900. Hopefully, if you like this video, we will do, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We plan on doing a 6-month video as well on how we still feel about it, whether we're still happy with it.
That'll be September.
Yeah, so it's not too far away, actually. We've had it for a while.
Well, since I bought it at the end of March, it'd be like towards the end of September, if not the first part of October, that we'll do that video.
And we'll do that, and then we'll do a year video, and then so on and so forth. Kind of keep you informed of any issues that we've had. We haven't had any issues with the vehicle at all. Storage-wise was actually pretty good. I mean, we got a lot. We could have fit everything behind the rear seats, but we spread it out a little bit more so it was low so we could see behind us.
Yeah.
We also did have a few large things like boogie boards and stuff like that, which we didn't want to cram in the back. So we just laid the seats down. The whole back was covered, but it was also only like that far down. That's it. It wasn't all the way up to the ceiling.
Yeah, the way that any typical person would probably do it, just leave the back seats up in the upright position, and then they just stacked everything on top.
Yeah, we wanted to keep our view.
I don't like having my views obstructed, especially when I'm driving.
Long distances,
Yeah, it's like that. Because even with the nannies, I like being able to correct a car if I need to. It's just like a safety thing with me.
Yeah.
I like that visibility.
Yeah.
I mean, technology is a beautiful thing, but it's not 100% perfect.
Yeah. What she said. Anyways.
Well, you know what I mean.
Hope you like the hope you like the video. Hope to see you next time. See you then.
Bye. You see that?
I'm gonna...
Yeah, I'm gonna. By the way, welcome to the family.